Hello, vicarious mercenaries, proxy ninjas, and pop culture PhDs. Welcome to another Throwback Thursday, a late night edition of the Rec Room. Of course, Thursday always means it's Friday's Eve, and one less day of the rat race, the hamster wheeling, the usuals. Of course, unless you work the weekend, in which case you still got to go through Saturday. I don't know. So anyway, all the usual salutations and greetings. Hope everybody's doing well out there. For the new kids in the front, if you are a creator, spectator, or somewhere in between, this is your virtual lounge for pop culture randomness, a double dose of gaming, and a splash of dry humor. So currently we're specializing in strategy, stealth, sandboxes, but most importantly, shenanigans. So we kind of got a whole mixed bag across our streams that we do during the week. As you can see down there in our ticker as it gets to you, we have Mercenaries 2 on Sundays for our official outing, and then we've been having Mech Warrior 5 on Tuesdays, and of course for Thursday we got some Ninja Gaiden Black. Still plugging away at the single player content on that. And I say single player, I mean mostly the story mode, because I don't really get into the trials and the missions quite so much. I don't have the patience or the reflexes to spend a lot of time to that when there's so much already demanding a lot of my time. So I figure at least I can always throw in some commentary and some perspective and comparisons on all kinds of things, story and action related. So yeah, there's that. So let me think about the order of operations here. So housekeeping, man, Odyssey Division is checking in. So I gotta say, we just picked up a new follow on Odyssey. So thank you very much for that. So Odyssey is definitely locking in its number 2 spot there on the Hyperstream. But of course, we're glad to have all of you across Hyperstream 2.1. We got everybody checking in from Pilled and Odyssey and Twitch and YouTube. So I also, on the housekeeping side, just noticed it looks like Pilled has implemented a new feature, because apparently I have auto-commented and said stream has connected, but I think it's doing that automatically now in the chat box. So that's kind of cool. I bet you that's got to be a useful feature, because that way you know when the connection hits, because the advertisement, sometimes their ads will sit there. That's got to clear first, and then the stream kicks in, at least in my case, to do a proof check to make sure it's working. Also have to hit the play button. So, I mean, it's a good feedback thing. So it's nice to see the Pilled side is always growing and pushing forward. We don't necessarily see the changes quite as drastically on the other mainstream platforms, but Pilled is definitely working on stuff. So that's good to see. And I don't think I have much else for housekeeping. I don't even have a whole lot for Under the Hood or my 2 cents. So I'm trying to think on the Under the Hood side of things. So as I mentioned, I'm not going to pop up the visual tonight, but definitely have been making some changes over on our Patreon side. So we have lowered the tiers. So basically, for basic level, for $3 now, you get access to all the past chapter content we've already got up there, and it is also, there's content now available to free members as well. So I'm still working on prologue stuff, so I want to get prologue fixes done in the next couple weeks here. But I am almost done with the first part of chapter 5. So I guess that's an aside. That's more for our paid members, but at least on the free side, prologue is up, and the free members also have access to chapter 1. And I am still forging ahead, making all kinds of editing progress, and I will be posting my updates on there for paid members to get the behind the scenes stuff. Just as an aside, I'm working on getting all my files condensed down into as few as possible. I'll eventually need to get them condensed down to 1, but man, this first novel alone is, already knocking on the door of 600 pages. So I've got a lot of typesetting stuff I'm kind of working on right now, and then eventually it's going to get in the nitty gritty of proofreading and getting all kinds of other fixes, continuity or otherwise, done. So I'm excited that it's still moving ahead. So it's been a year already since we started the audio content, and I'm finally feeling like kind of getting into a groove as the light is at the end of the tunnel, with even at a minimum, if self-publishing is an option. Not sure what's going to happen if the pursuit of agents or publishers is going to happen, but at a minimum, there's a couple options available. So that is the Under the Hood stuff. For my 2 cents, yeah, it's another day. So an AI is probably taking somebody's job somewhere. It might even be yours. So beyond hating on AI, I don't have a whole lot else going on. I haven't seen much for news. I guess I kind of brought it up because when I was on Odyssey, I saw something kind of funny, and they're just talking about Google's new AI and all the nonsense with that. So for me, I just shrug my shoulders. If I've been displaced by AI, it's already happened, so I guess I'll be ahead of the game and already used to it by that point, because it is certain that AI is going to displace a lot of content in the tech world, and I'm somebody who wouldn't adapt to that anyway. I'm gonna, I loathe and despise AI, not even just, for practical reasons, but probably just because. And it's unlikely that I'd be switching over to that for code. I think you're still gonna always need people with technical skills, and I'm not somebody who's gonna be like, yeah, let me just throw my technical skills in the trash and just learn how to use this language model which doesn't do anything. You need people to know how to actually do stuff. So with having that legacy kind of thinking, it's no wonder I'm on a hamster wheel right now, but at the same time, that has been advantageous to get the other creative, awesome projects ready for you guys, because actually, even the Rec Room would not exist without the things that happened last year, so we're going to keep plugging away. But anyway, we are here on episode 5, Ninja v Bullets, so one of the things I like about Ninja Gaiden, and as you can see from a lot of the pictures here, you got a lot of these supernatural, fantastical, and human-esque kind of enemies, which is all what you would think for a ninja to take on. But what gets utterly ridiculous is the fact that we start taking on tanks and helicopters, and I don't know, part of that has an actual corny wonkiness to it, because it's so ridiculous, but at the same time, it makes, a ninja seem that overpowered. So I think tonight, if I can recall, again, kind of track record has been to try to get 2 episodes in. I said that again. I said it wrong again. 2 chapters in. And I think we got the first mission, which will head us into the military base, and then the next one might pit us against a couple tanks. Actually, then we will have the tanks, helicopter, and eventually fight the boss of a radio tower. So, again, utterly ridiculous, but we're going to have fun with it. And the interesting thing before I get going here, so as I was setting Twitch up, I was like shocked because I had to switch everything over from, Mech Warrior to Ninja Gaiden, and there was or at least as the, at the point of just a few minutes ago, there's enough people, or as many people watching Ninja Gaiden Black as there were Mech Warrior 5, and you want to talk about, let's see, 14 years disparity in the game difference. So, I mean, that's a cool thing. I mean, it's nice to see that people are still playing an awesome game like this because it's an awesome game. But Mech Warrior, I mean, I love it. We're still playing it, of course, but it's just interesting that for being a modern game and having so much in it, that it doesn't have the same appeal to the mass audiences like everything else I like to hate on. But it's kind of cool to see Ninja Gaiden still stepping up with the same numbers as a game that's at least a little bit more current. So anyway, let's get on with the show here, and let me get you some audio. Also, Tuesday for Mech Warrior, I also took the opacity off our visuals here. So I'm hoping this just makes it better for the replays and for streaming content, because I think what happens is the streaming software is kind of trying to figure out what to do when it's got too many filters going on. So I hope that this thing makes things a little more clear for you. Alright, so we're starting out here with Chapter 8, Tairon Under Alert, because we just took out Alma, one of the worst bosses of all time, and I'm sure there's probably some others that take the cake. Like, I gotta imagine, like, Final Fantasies and games like that, those are some that I don't have a lot of experience in, but there's plenty out there that have probably bosses of evil notoriety, but at least in the realm of things I've played over the years, Alma has been one of the worst. And I haven't mentioned it this time around, but I think when we were playing Ninja Gaiden, she is one of the 2 times ever in which I have broken a controller. Now, it's not like I threw it across the room. I slammed on my knee really hard and it still broke the inner workings of something with a rumble sensor or something. So she gets credit for being the first time I've ever broken a controller, like, out of frustration. I'll just put it that way. It wasn't quite a rage one, but it was seriously frustrating. And as a side note, I think I have broken other controllers in the Super Nintendo era, because I don't know if anybody remembers those, what was the brand? The Intech. There's those clear controllers that have the programmable things in there, and they were made like garbage. The actual Nintendo controllers were great. They were durable, but you drop one of those other things once, shoulder buttons and all kinds of stuff broke. So as far as me intentionally, or at least accidentally breaking a controller out of frustration, yeah, Ninja Gaiden has definitely got some street cred on that one. So let's get going here before I bore you with any other fun facts. Alright, so that gate there is where we gotta go, and I think I was musing about the helicopter when we first passed through here, so I don't think this one has fully changed quite as much as Sigma. Because Sigma, they got rid of the helicopter and threw a duplicate of the blimp boss in there with different weapons. Now we get to see helicopters flying around in the background. So they make it look like we're locked in here. Well, actually, probably are, because these guys decided to come out of nowhere. So these are the heavy-duty, not-so-SWAT guys. So it's just kind of funny. You're like, yeah, I'm a ninja. I can dodge bullets with my katana. And grenades. These guys have to keep backing up, so you definitely put the pressure on. I mean, you still don't want to be too close to them, because their bayonets are still pretty nasty, but they're not that much. Splash damage in there. Anybody else? No, that's it. Give me the blue before it goes. Thank you. Okay. So I do believe there's not really any reason to come back here unless I left the large health, which it looks like I did. So like, might as well pick, excuse me, pick that up, because we used a couple on Alma, and then. So I think at this point, we're still going to have to head back to the drawbridge, but we'll take this path because it's closer to the save, I believe. We've already cleaned up the other stuff, so we'll just fight a couple of these dudes for no good reason. Better than black spider ninjas. These guys are kind of a nuisance because their stream of bullets will actually interrupt stuff and make it harder to dodge and evade, but again, it's still nothing as nasty as that incendiary shuriken. So we'll be able to go through here later. It's probably going to say it's locked. Yep. So once there is a train crash on our way out of the military base, which I think either if we 2 episodes, we may or may not see that tonight. I don't remember yet. Okay, we can overwrite this. Nothing drastic happened there. Alright, so the other path would have just taken us this way, and there's nothing new. Oh, they've also added that a helicopter will drop some bombs on you as you're running through here at some point. That doesn't happen until, I believe, Ninja Gaiden Sigma as well. Now we gotta load the drawbridge from this side. Ninja, master of doors and switches. It gives the intentionality of almost like Tomb Raider of all the level navigation, but it's like, it's still really dramatic. Okay, these guys will throw some rockets at us. Let's get this out of the way. Yeah, no, he had a rocket. Oh yeah, grenades too. Good times. Get those out of here. You don't need that. Ah, the blue disappeared. Okay. Blocking pretty well. No rockets for you. Blue. Oh, one's out. So you can slash these guys, but you don't get the decapitation quite so easily unless you've already done a little bit of damage to them. So what they did by parking this thing here is they completely blocked off one of the entrances. I have to hit this guy with a bow and arrow. Get him. Okay, we just blow it up with the arrow. Alright, fantastic. Okay, pretty sure we can't go in here. Nope. Okay. What does it look like from this side? I don't know if I've ever bothered looking. Oh, giant black hole! Alright, so that forces you down this path, which we already got the goodies out of here, but we still have to fight these guys. Thank you for that. Stop that. Taking that deuce in the corner. Okay, so we Oh, I'm an idiot. There's one of two ways through here. Rachel's hammer, which I did not pick up, or the incendiary shuriken, which we have. So, we are right by the monastery in the cutscene, which I don't know if I skipped it or if I let it play through, but the camera kind of shows Rachel's hammer still sitting on the floor after she gets backhanded by Doku, so it's kind of your hint of like, hey, perhaps I should see if it's still there, and based on my lack of memory here, I forgot to go resolve that, so these guys are all scrubs. We don't need to fight them a second time. We're just going to pay the price of not killing all the enemies, but yeah, this is a longer path going this way. Yeah, see, it was at the save point right when we started. I should have just walked in here. Alma went nuclear on the place. The hammer should be over here. Ta-da! So, given that we're not far away from getting the Dabalaro, the hammer's a good weapon for like those large red dragon-esque fiends, but once you get the Dabalaro, though, it makes it kind of obsolete, so personally I don't know which enemies to really use it on. And plus, you can only upgrade it once, the Dabalaro. You can upgrade to a level 3. See you, clowns. Not here for you. Yeah, you keep firing that. Oh, duh, I already opened it. Unless these guys want to shoot at us some more, so we need to bypass that. Stop that. That was another thing, the door acting as a loading screen. He just, like, you can bypass it, you can roll, but it's after you're, like, 2/3 of the way done with the animation anyway, so it makes it pointless. Stop it. Oh, oh no! Ah, terrible! We are not giving them the benefit of the doubt there. Ah. That was a fail. So stupid. Not wasting a talisman on a rebirth on clowns. Alright, so these guys, yep, yeah, of course they respawn. Why wouldn't they? Ah! This is not going well. Already hopping into frustration territory. Prematurely. Oh, that's a dead end. Ooh, get off me. So if I were a smart man, which I'm not, I would have actually saved after exiting. Which maybe we'll do this time. Well, at least the backtrack wasn't too bad. Too far. I didn't have to peg your redundancy meter too much tonight. Well, then again, the night is still young. Alright, let's take care of this. So we can ditch these clowns that are here. But we technically will not have fought the ones in the APCs yet, so we'll still fight them. Drawbridge. Alright, here we go. Push the switch, ninja. Good job. Ah! Right, that is. Oh, I think you're funny, eh? Want some combos? You a combo king? That'd be dead meat. Combo breaker! Oh, throw grenades at his corpse. Apparently they didn't like him. I am not doing anything to drop breaker. Bounce. Alright, so I'm going to take one arrow. Can I get over the collision model here? Of course not. Oh, come on. That should have been a hit. That was. And I wasted an arrow. Alright, let's not screw up and hand over these scrubs. Not again. We got a couple low ones. We're going to buy some of those. Go talk to Muramasa. There's a big capitation. There's some blues. Over here. One more for good measure. Impale the ketchup on the floor. Is the Warhammer. Not to be confused with the Warhammer from my corner. Totally. See? All I needed was a little swing. Swingy do. No, smoke bomb. Useless! Okay, this is crossing the other side of the option one in the alley, not the lily one. This one has no symbol on it. It is symbolless. Neither symbols or symbols to make noise. Ah! Hurts. I'm about to ninpo your butts. Hey! Let's see that. Stop that. Okay, so we got two things we can do here. So I think I could go put the pieces of the stone tablet out there, but I don't. I'll just hang on to it, do it all at once. So when we were in the underground, we picked up the skull key, which gives us access to this door. And I think we got a Muramasa in here, so we shouldn't finally be able to buy some new health. And yep, there he is. Okay, that helps, so we don't have to buy any large ones. And we got lots of cheddar to spend, so let's talk about that first. So Dragon's Sword, I already have it level 3. Flail's already upgraded. Warhammer, I just kind of don't care. And yes, I'm a ninja, but talk about my scarabs, please. Dude. I gotta buy some. Okay, so let's buy a couple, bring this up to 5. These essentially become useless after a while just because they do so little against your full health bar. Okay, we can finally buy the wooden sword. The wooden sword has 5 upgrade spots, and it eventually turns into the Labored Flawlessness. I'm trying to remember the actual name of it. It's like, I never bothered originally, and I think much later I realized it was, you know, you get this ultra-powerful weapon, but it's so useless until you've upgraded it to the max one. So it's almost like a Dobolaro, but one of these days maybe I'll have to bother, but it's usually not my first priority. So these are offense and defense. I don't even know if I have one of these active or not, but, or at least the only one that we have. Wait, I don't have either. Forgot that we had one. So we can buy both of these, I guess. Let me go for offense this week and kill stuff faster. As long as it doesn't have a downside to it. Come on, fool. There, scarabs. Yes, yes. Wake up. 4 scarabs. There it is. Speaking of the Dobolaro. Okay. Oh, and we can't upgrade yet. Okay, well, it's a start. At least we have the big, bad, better, bulky weapon. How's that for alliteration? Okay, let's climb our way up here. Like a good ninja. And also, this is probably one of the ones that... Oh, no, I think I knew this one's here. This is not one of the trickier ones I used to miss. Oh, well, as far as knowing where it was, anyway. Executing is another story. Come on, flimsy ninja. Get your flips right. There we go. Can I go back that way? Probably not. Nope. Biff. Okay, so I was remarking something about the bow that's in here. We gotta get rid of our existing bow for the great bow. And this is totally been scrapped in the new version. So here we go. Here. Have our old junky bow. We'll take this awesome, supposedly more ghastly looking one. Strong bow, you know. Okay, so I think we gotta go down there first. Once we do, those guys will show up. We gotta shoot the guys on the turrets, then run away from a helicopter and carry on. So, okay, that's everything we can get for now. Let's go contend with this. This is a clunky sequence of events, but it's just weird that they nerfed it so much. So here we go, yeah. And of course, this version doesn't have the ability to sight up or shoot in the air. How can I see it right there? Yeah, get out. Good, so it's not overplated at least. Then, oh, he's like, oh, I wonder what's going on here. Oh, a chopper. Now, admittedly, despite the clunkiness, I would have got rid of this, but I would have left all the other bow stuff of, like, shooting the guys. Because, like, this is just stupid. I'm just running around, trying to not get shot, and eventually it just goes away. If there is a way to kill it, I've never seen it. I just never really cared about it. Oh no, run from bullets. Ninja legs get taxed. Yeah. So it's like I shot an arrow at it, but I think it was just a matter of timing, because you can always just run away from it. So that thing, now that the shutters are open, we gotta go shoot that from that tower I was just talking about. We are desperately low on health here. Well, we are walking into the next level here, so I don't waste much. Hey! Oh. So here's where it's messed up. They don't show you this part. Like, I can't go through the door. Well, I can't go through the door. Well, there's an enemy that you can't see. That guy. Yeah, have an arrow to the face. And then once he dies, that, like, oh. Like a little hand holding via the cameras. So we got the bow before it even was required. So, I guess that could have been streamlined, but they got rid of that altogether. Because they don't give you an indication that the door is locked. So why is the door locked? Alright. Some grenade chuckers. Blue, you want them to? Don't shoot me in the back. Sure, doesn't matter where you shoot me, just don't shoot me at all. Alright, back up the ninja elevator here. Floor 2, please. Okay, now let me shoot this thing. Maybe. Hit the window. There it goes. Dang it, Pete. Who left the gate pusher button unlocked again? So we got a save point there, so that is one chapter good to go. Oh, I forgot. We got our wonderful warehouse section coming up. I think I experienced some frustration with that one even on our playthrough of the original. It's a military gate, but still looks like we've got portcullis here. There we go. There's one. Of course, that extra time lost going back and getting the hammer. Yeah, definitely was a ninja there. Here we take on the radio tower. Yeah, of course they didn't even bother putting it in the description. I was just looking at the picture and reminded from playing it. Okay, we'll do a new save. Wow, I'm seeing some weird ripples on the ground there, just the way the visuals are kind of catched up. It's almost like at a distance it's got this blur filter, and then as you get close it's like almost like the sphere is around the body, and I don't know if what kind of effect that is, but it just looks a little weird on the screen I'm using. Go through the door. Good job, Ninja. You have passed door entry training today. Marked safe from being locked outside today. Oh, here we go. This is where they get ridiculous. Shoot you from 3 different angles. You can't block. You can't, well, I mean, you can block, but you can't roll. You're still getting chip damage, though. Can't evade. These guys are less problematic than the drones, though. Yeah, there. Okay, now we got Scarab somewhere here. Yep, that one. Do we have some arrows over here, or was that just my imagination? Nope, it's just a dead corner. Okay. Arrows are over there, though. Ooh, let's take care of this one first. Ooh, gotcha. Gotcha again. Okay. I'll have to get arrows before we take care of that guy. Don't do it. Explosive arrows. Yes, let's drop onto the grenades. Good idea, Ninja. Oh, yeah. A little different. Fred the Victorian foot soldier just dropped the warehouse key. More of you guys. Here to avenge Fred. No. Stab you again. Alright, you want some of this? It seems to be Fred. There you go. You did. Alright. More arrows, please. Alright, so here comes the ultra obnoxious section of trying to get across the map to get the other the unlockable. I'm trying to remember what I gotta get out of the way here first. Here's okay, also windmill shuriken. This is like the thing I found to be most effective against these annoying little drones that shoot lasers into oblivion. This is all essence. Oh, here they come. I haven't even turned the lights on yet. Boom. Oh, just got hit in the shins. Just the cores. Yep. Armor piercing something 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 cores. Don't you laser me. You lasered me. You didn't knock me off the ledge though. Too far. Too far. Too far again. Woo! Hey, I'm trying to push a button here. Okay, so that was the lights. This is the moving platforms of agony. Ugh. See, they're annoying. Right, we got more coming. 1, 2. Get a little closer, I dare you. Of course, they're halfway across the map. Can't hit them. Ah, stop it. Take that, drones. Ah! They're not dead yet. Come on. Another. Oh, you want some? Oh, no, get that one. The closer one, dummy. Smart ninja, smart. Alright. Nope, not done yet. Now are we done? Nope. Yeah, it seems like they're infinite, but there is a finite number. You just never get anywhere until they're finished. So if this were timed, absolutely ridiculous. We're trying to navigate all this with these guys flying around. Yeah, that's right. Come here. Come here. Come here. You can't throw it at an angle. Ninja frisbee. Alright, now we should be done with the drones. So the question is, do I do the main thing first, or do I do the other part first? Go! This is ultra obnoxious. Okay, so we gotta go here. Okay, so here's the trick on this thing. So I kept doing it wrong. You gotta oh, I remember now. Once you're in the air, you gotta... Ah! That's what's worked. I just do the downward slash. But I did it wrong. So maybe if that was the correct call... Might be able to mitigate doing that a zillion times. All for the sake of a scarab. So it won't be the boss that gives us grief, it's the platforming. And it's also lovely the fact you can't get a good camera shot because they put the stairs right in your way. Good times. Okay, start here, line up the camera there, go that way. There we go. Second attempt. That's probably a new world record for us. For me. I'm sure everybody else is proficient in this game. Like, second try. I did it before my first try. Alright, so let me make sure there's nothing else I'm forgetting down here. And we'll go across to get the correct stuff the other way. So we're going to have to come back down here with the access key. Oh, what's this do? I forgot. Oh, so good thing I did that, because otherwise I would have jumped all the way across and not had that moving yet. Just brilliant. Okay. See? Staircase right in the camera. What are you thinking? Okay, so I would normally get impatient and start messing this one up, so let's not do that. Alright, start there. Fix the camera. And that one is much more difficult to mess up. I'm not getting impatient with it. This one, hard to say. There we go. There we go. As long as I don't jump off the edge, we're okay. Well, we can't come back in here anyway. Might as well use it. Oh, also, I mean, yeah. Oh, we did pass the threshold there. That's good. Oh, oops. We don't have 3 of those. I looked at the scarab number and thought 3. My eyeballs are working. Yeah, how does that happen? Had everything, all 3 out of 4 disconnected. The only one that didn't was YouTube, supposedly. Waiting for Twitch and Pill to pop back in here. At least now that I know what to look for, see if the frame rates have gone back up. And of course, now that has completely borked the Odysee one. So I won't be able to use that file tonight. Alright, Pilled is back in, Twitch is back in. So that's interesting. Now that I'm seeing the new Pilled feature, it has now thrown 4 new connected messages into the chat. So, on one hand, that's a new feature. Now it's kind of like spam. So, let me kill my notification here and hope that that doesn't happen again. Performance are fine, so I still haven't figured out what's causing the disconnect. We were good for a good couple weeks there with no issues. Now we're back to stupid real-world shenanigans. Door. We don't need a door. We're going up to the roof. I don't think there's anything on this side. I think that just drops back down. Can't look. Oh, no, look the other way now. How dumb is that? You go to look the direction you're facing and it automatically goes the other way. There's nothing there. Oh, did I forget to pick up the other item? Alright, a bunch of stuff we don't need. Come on, what's in here? Why did we open this? There it is, the key card. So I did not remember to grab this after goofing around with elixirs. Alright, we're done with this. Enough of this platform nonsense. Get us out of here. Let's go fight tanks and helicopters. Access denied. Oh, I missed. Aha, I evaded your grenade by doing a stab. Oh, I missed. Again. It's a halo. Alright, you done spawning yet? Yeah, I have the green light. We may now proceed. Where's Muramasa? Okay, we'll take the small one. The door should be over there. Where's Muramasa at? Must be confused with the version. Yeah, no Muramasa, that's interesting. So used to him being there. Okay. We'll save without Trader Joe. What you got, goofy military guys? Perhaps a tank? Oh look, a tank. Like, oh, a ninja's coming. Quick, get in the tank. Oh, this guy's getting the tank. Quick, go get it. Oh wait, never mind. Run away. The fact you're trying to hit such a small target, other than the fact I'm staying still too. That definitely doesn't help. Need bow and arrow. And we'll do that, and let's do some armor piercing cores. So it's APFSDS, and it doesn't show in the description, so I'd have to look that up later, but I don't think I'll remember. That hurt. Don't do that again. Yeah, wow, that does a lot of damage. I couldn't remember how bad that was. Okay, let's close enough. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the one. Then you get run over, and you get run over. And oh my goodness, this is bad. Okay, so this is a matter of spamming it at close range, except without getting run over, preferably. Away from the thread. Stop it. Evil. Spend all my health. Seriously? That's one. But don't worry, they have a spare, and it's literally right behind us. Angel, what are you doing? Okay, that was the cores. This. Yep. Plus, I'm going to need health. It's amazing how it's like firing over my head. Yeah, it's going next. Come on. I'm gonna spell on my weapon grids. Yikes. Still gotta take on an helicopter. Explosives. Can't climb that ladder, can I? Alright, so if I recall, there may not be something here. In Sigma, I think they put the giant glowy PlayStation thing here, reminiscent of the Xbox One to recharge your health, but it's not here in this version, of course. Certainly not on the Xbox. I thought there was a scarab for some reason, that's why I'm running around here. Scarab, okay. Large things. Ah, box at least. Good. I'll use that after we just wasted somebody. Okay, no scarab. Just a box. We'll go up your elevator. Yeah, Trader Joe's like on the other side, so we're gonna fight this one first. This is a safe point. I mean, it's not directly as problematic as tanks, but it's still quite a nuisance. There's no reticle for the bow and arrow, so you're at the mercy of your skill level with blind firing. Oh look, the radio tower. We can't fight it yet. We have no magic weapons, so this. Yeah, let's take a pot shot. There we go. Nope, we got one. Good to go. Right, on that side. Ouch. Of course it faces us the wrong way. That's why it's a key. Shame. Take some missiles. Straight box. Ooh, kind of a little close. I got one of those. Oh yeah, look at that hit. No, you can't dodge those. Use the big one. Two rounds of missiles, huh? Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, take that. Sit down. Good night. Boom. Okay. Gates are open. So, we got away with just using the small thing help. Right. Got our arrows restocked. We'll run into a Trader Joe before taking on the tower. Short tonight. Take on the aqueducts and stuff. Oh goody, a small. Well, here's a time killer. We go buy our stuff and then have to go save again. So we got enough. I don't want to buy too many of these. That chews a lot of the inventory up. Alright, let me just buy 2. Let's go 2 of those. Oh, we can do the double arrow. Definitely do that then. 24. Oh, you man. There's one more scarab at the top here, so get out of here. Let's say, kind of trapped. If I hit X to interact or to exit, it also put us in the store there. Okay, so this will put us at 25. I never activated the armlet, did I? Kick and throws. Nobody cares about kicks and throws in this game. And by nobody, it just means me. Alright, here's no scarab. Oh, another armlet, which was that? So that's the charge time. That one's not bad. It's the other one I probably would pick, but the thing is I haven't used that. Mostly use that for sword techniques and a couple other things. Now that we've wasted 10 minutes in the store. So you did it again. Mashing on the X button. Alright, let's take on the Vigor Radio Tower. Brought to you by DJ Kick a Ninja. There we shoot the explosive panels of doom. Don't mind me. Oh, I must leave one. Full. Okay, so once we take these guys, these stop spawning, but we will get rocketed into oblivion by the ones actually on the tower. Stab you! These are like one of the quote bubbles in one of the old school samurai showdowns. Let's go 1, missed. Pretty much stick and roll. Man, this is like... You can hit the rockets, but if you're not lined up, good luck. Like that. Here we go. Right through the inventory. So they got 3 of them lined up. They shouldn't even had time to sight that up. I mean, I'm a ninja. Can't you see me rolling all over the place? That's ridiculous. switching to explosive arrows. Yeah, I was crap on soundboard tonight, so I'll have to stand in for Pepe. Unbelievable. Ugh, terrible shooting. See, this is just a pure exercise in utility. Die, fools. That's right, no more Vigor Radio for you. Unless it's broadcasting the sounds of your screams, in which case it will be applauded by all. Okay, that was not the final boss. Never mind. I think we just got a couple of things to do here on the way out. Yeah, we don't need a message. Now we gotta switch back to windmill. Do the wall run first. Yeah. You want some? You want some too? That was remarkable about this section. This is the clunkiest thing. You gotta go through a section, exit the section, come back through the section, and then the guy in the second pass actually has to do the next drop with no visual indicator. It's just like, oh yeah, he'll just drop the key the second time. Okay. So, down the elevator. So you have all the clunky things to fix, like they did with the bow and everything. This would have made much more sense of like, hey, go down a different pathway, give you a visual cue, something. Oh, stop it. Alright. Here's that. So you get to this door and be like, oh, the door's locked, but I couldn't have gone anywhere else, so where's the key? I can't go anywhere else, I guess I'll just go back up. And if the game were to compel you to think, huh, I wonder if I missed something, you might run past the guys in this room, because normally guys that spawn a second time have no relevance. But no, it's actually one of these guys that has the key. Nice design this was. Oh, see, he dropped the key already, so one of the three will drop it. I mean, you've already done all the hard stuff. You've already taken out the tanks, the chopper, the radio tower, so why the little exercise of running backwards for a key? I mean, at that point, why have a locked door at all? I mean, all that just to walk through the locked door so I can pull this switch, lever, whatever. It's kind of pointless. Sorry, ranting, soapbox. Yeah, this cutscene's kind of dated. These full, well, no, these aren't FFPs. These are pre-rendered cinematics of old. smoke effects were good, of course, but everything with this era gets kind of grainy and low resolution at this point. Oh, what's happening there? See ya. Toot toot. Oh no. Incoming. Now would be a very good time to jump. Burn. And then there we conclude the chapter. Got all of our info points. Finally, Master Ninja, it only took us 8 or 9 levels. Right, that is the end of that. There's a save point here. Ooh, we're not gonna get one until... Of course I can put explosive arrows up here. Why? Okay, we gotta go fight the pink piggy thingies before we go down here. Help! Let me out! I'm trapped like a ninja in a locked street. Oh, come on. I think this happened before. It's like, where am I supposed to go? There's something that didn't trigger those guys correctly. Let's go back out the way we came. There's nothing else to pick up. I couldn't pick up any arrows. Over here. Let's try that again. It's like, again, with silly activation triggers. Red. Okay, they have opened the door. Put us next to the save point. Oh, that's kind of weird. It didn't even show the chapter title until you dropped down there. Even though you... Oh, that's... Yeah. That's in the sewer. Okie dokie. That was the intent. We pulled it off without too much frustration beyond the tank. Surprisingly, did pretty well with some of the warehouse stuff. Alright, that'll do it for tonight. So, sorry about the disconnect. I wish I knew what was causing that, but I'll make do. That means I'll probably get stuff up tomorrow for the replays, because YouTube's probably going to be the only working one, and YouTube is dumb, and that makes us wait about somewhere between 12 to 24 hours to download. So Odyssee's probably going to be borked, and Twitch is probably going to be in a couple different pieces. So I haven't figured that part out. But anyway, thanks for tagging along, whether you've been watching live or on the replay. If you wouldn't mind, hit those likes, shares, follows, subscribes, red pills, and all that fun stuff. And I think that ought to do it. Also, yeah, we got the cool stuff going on with the Firewall Protocol saga, so link will be in the outro. Chapter 5, Part 1, going to be up pretty soon, and that ought to do it for now. So have a good one. We'll see you later.